Saturday the 3rd of June 2023, and I've literally just come out. I've come out quite late today. I was watching a film with my partner. I was watching The Covenant, Alien. So we're still watching it. Anyway, we just came out for a little while because he wanted to cut the grass, and I'm just going to do a few seeds. I'm going to show you the seeds that I've got out. I've not got as much energy as I had yesterday today, so I'm taking it a lot slower today. I think like yesterday I really had loads of energy. I felt like I had loads of energy anyway, but today I don't feel the same. So what I'm going to do is go and get my seeds, bring them over here, and I'm just going to go through them with you and show you what I'm going to sow in June. Okay, right, I'm going to show you what seeds I'm going to sow this month. Not all in one day, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to sow throughout this month in June. So we've just got a load of seeds in this pot, and I'm just going to grab some and we go through them. So we're going to sow some more Mizuna because we love this salad crop. It's a really nice salad, really easy to grow. Just stick it in a pot, or you can direct sow things now. So just sow a load of Mizuna, and I sow it in clumps. So Mizuna, and we're going to try again with some spring onions. These are just these are what they called, North Holland blood red. I've already sowed some of these and they haven't come up, so we're going to try again to sow some more spring onions. I'm going to direct sow some in the polytunnel somewhere. Okay, right, what else are we going to sow this month? Definitely need to sow some coriander, because as I said in my previous video, I bought some plants from the supermarket, you know, the herb ones with roots on, live plants, but the coriander they didn't have, so I'm going to have to, and the coriander seeds that I've got my own on the table don't seem to be germinating, so we're just going to sow some of these for good measure. Just these are called leisure, coriander leisure, so we're trying to sow some more coriander seeds. We're also going to sow different kinds of lettuce. These are really old seeds from 2016 and the marvel of 4 seasons, so we're going to get rid of these, and we're going to sow all of these seeds this month because well, I doubt if they're supposed to be sown by 2018, so I doubt if they come up, but you never know. Then we're going to sow some more lettuce. This is called head mix, so we're going to sow some more of those successional sowings of lettuce, different varieties. We're going to sow some more. No, we're not sowing cabbage. No, I'm not sowing any more cabbage at the moment. I've got loads of cabbage everywhere and they take so long to get going. I've got 3 in here that Simon's using mainly for his feet for his gouty feet that he keeps getting at the moment, but they really do help with the inflammation and take it down. If you want to look at that, I use red cabbage leaves and they seem to really help with his feet, taking the inflammation down. Anyway, we're going to try these melons, chanteries. I don't know if that's how you spell them, pronounce them. I've already got melons in here called Ogun melons, but I'm going to sow the rest of these chanteries melons that I also done last year, but I think we did get 1 melon which was quite small, but then it got cold, so if I'm going to do these I need to do them like this is the last month to sow these melons. It's really windy today, by the way, I just noticed, so I don't really want to do any outside jobs today because it's too windy. Then we've got this coriander, which just says coriander. It's got no particular brand name, this one. So we're going to sow some of this coriander as well as the other coriander that I just showed you. And if my own seeds don't come up, at least we're going to have some coriander, because I do love coriander and I need to have some. Also this month we're going to sow, what are these? These are old seed as well from 2016, used by 2018 And these were, oh, these are China rose radish. I haven't actually got any radishes sown anywhere. I thought I'd done some, but obviously I didn't. Anyway, so we're going to sow some of these China rose radish. We'll try sowing them direct, but I don't know where I'm going to put them. I might have to wait until there's nasturtiums and oh yeah, I'm not sure, because in the bed that I put the cucumbers in, I want to put the tomatoes in there with them. Anyway, once I take the old rocket out, which I'm leaving for the moment because the other rocket's growing, I just wanted it to get bigger so I can start using that one. Then I'm going to remove the rocket in this bed along with the last couple of 3 or 4 garlic that are in here. And also we want to sow some, oh, here's some spring onions, white Lisbon. These never came up either, so we're going to try those again and see if they grow. I think this is definitely maybe too late for peppers now, so I don't think I will sow these. I think I've got a couple on the table, or one that there seems to be one coming up on the table. I might have to just suffice with that, but I think it is this one, Sweet California Wonder. Yeah, it is. I can see it from here. I'm not sure. Yeah, because you're only supposed to sow these February to April, so I think it's too late for these now, so I'll take them out of the mix. We won't do them. Right, we'll leave those there. So if I see any peppers or tomato plants in the shop when I go to the supermarket next, they usually have a bit outside and where they keep the plants and stuff. So if I see any next time I go to the supermarket, I'll just grab a couple. Anyway, we're gonna re-sow our carrots into that bucket because I think something's nibbled the top of the carrots, so they don't seem to have any leaves on, so there's a lot of little stalks. So I'm going to just I don't know how that happened. I don't know what it is that would have eaten them that comes in the polytunnel. Anyway, what we're going to do is just re-sow them on the top. We'll just scrape them off and we'll redo them. So that's what we're going to do. We might redo the parsnips, or I might direct sow some parsnips outside, because I did actually direct sow these particular ones, Gladiator F1. I did sow these direct outside last year. And by the winter I had actually got a few parsnips, so I was quite happy. They weren't very big, but I mean they were all right for me and Simon. What's this? This is another lettuce called, what's this one called? Italian lettuce. I think it's an Italian mix. They look like mixed seeds, so there's not many in there. So we're just going to sow, make sure that I have already sown some of these by the looks of it, so we will just pop them in a pot because there's not many in there. Pop them in a pot and just see if they come up. Also we've got dill. Right, I think I've tried to sow this particular dill twice now. It's called Ducat dill. And I've got one on the table here, but this twice now it's not germinated, so we're going to try one more time to see if this dill germinates. Right, what do we have here? Oregano. Yeah, I bought this oregano. I haven't actually sowed any yet. I completely forgot to sow any oregano, so I definitely want to sow oregano to go with my herb selection, because I do love oregano. It's a nice Italian type herb, and it's really lovely in pasta when you make pasta sauces and stuff. It's really lovely. What else? We've got another radish here called salad mix. So that's another kind of radish, so we'll sow this particular radish as well. What else have we got? Oh, I haven't even opened these seeds. Oh, this is a cucumber, gherkin, and Yulka F1. This is a gherkin cucumber. I don't know why I bought these. Anyway, so I'm going to just try and sow a few of those. They're like small, they must be really small cucumbers. I might not sow them. I don't know yet. What's in here? This one's not been opened. Oh yes, it has. I must have started some of this. Oh, tarragon. Russian tarragon. We didn't actually get that. It didn't grow the last time I sowed it. May have been too cold. 6,000 seeds in there. So we'll try again with the Russian tarragon. What else? We're coming to the end now. Right, and we're going to sow some snowball turnips. So we're going to try and sow some snowball turnips. We direct sow them outside. What else? Oh, this is carrot resistor fly F1 hybrid. We're going to sow these direct outside as well, like I did last year. I put the carrots and the parsnips together. So we're going to do that again. And they seem to be alright together. And the last but not least is a carrot pars. Pars? Paris? Pars. Carrot pars. So I'm going to sow those as well. When I sow the carrots, I'll sow two rows of these, 2 rows of the others. And yeah, in the bed outside we're going to do just direct sow some stuff. Okay, so that's all the vegetable seeds that we're going to carry on sowing this month. So I'll just put them away and then we'll do the flowers. Now I'm just going to show you the flowers we're going to sow this month. So first of all, let's have a look. Right off the bat, we've got nasturtiums. These ones are the Gleam hybrids. So we're going to sow some more nasturtiums because you can never have too many nasturtiums. I just love them. And then we're going to grow some more hollyhocks because the hollyhocks I've got on the table there are not many of them. So we're going to re-sow some more hollyhocks and hopefully we can get them out pretty quick. So more hollyhocks. Then we're going to sow some, oh yes, the green manure crimson clover. We actually really need to get some of this in the garden because it's got these beautiful lovely red crimson coloured flowers and it really does attract the wildlife. So we really want to get a load of these in the garden because they didn't grow on my experiment that I've done, but I haven't given up with my experiment yet. I have my own cosmos seed, so I'm going to try and sow some more cosmos this. I've got a hole in now. I think something's nibbled at that packet. So I'm going to try and sow some more of these cosmos seeds from the cosmos I grew last year. So we're going to give that a go. Then we've got 2 packets of these. They're closed. Tall hard. These are carrot. Oh, duckus. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that. The tall hardy annual grows 90 to 120 centimetres, so needs support. Pink and purple flowers, sow indoors in January, February, plant out in May, or you can sow direct in April, May when soil is warm. I think that it's not too late to sow these now. Dacus carata dara. Don't quote me on my names that I say, please, because I have no idea how you pronounce some of these things, okay? And I know what these are. These are a poppy. These are the hardy annual bred seed poppy with white and pink flowers followed by fat seed pods. Sow direct in spring to early summer or in autumn. Sow in successions to keep the blooms coming. So, tiny seeds need light to germinate. Well, I think there's enough light now. It's now June. We're halfway through the year. I think 21st of June will be the longest day, and then it starts shortening again. So, yeah, we're in the longest month of the year with the most light, I think. So, if you can't grow anything now, then that's that. And then we've got, oh yeah, I bought these white yarrow. I know that these are a wild kind of flower, and I know that they have like flat heads and they're really beautiful if you see yarrow. So I bought these white yarrow. They're called Achillea millifolum, I think is the way you say it. I don't know. Anyway, So we're going to just go and throw some of these in the garden and hope for the best. Oh, we have some more nasturtiums here. These are Tom Thumb mixed. I think that's what's actually inside this polytunnel. I think that's what all these nasturtiums are in here right now. We're going to sow some more of that. Then we're going to try and grow some more of these red poppy seeds, which I actually got to plants, and then I actually potted them on, and then they seemed to die. So that didn't go very well. So I might try direct sowing some of these just in the garden and see how they go. We didn't do very well with the petunias. Anyway, so we're going to try growing some more petunias, bedding mix they're called. So we will see if they grow this time. We'd put them in a pot this time and not chance it. We'll also, because the white lobelia didn't seem to come to much, so we're going to sow some more white lobelia. I've got the blue lobelia, which I better get out of that tray now. I'm going to put it in the wall over the other side. We got some verbena here, so we're going to try maybe just scatter sowing some of this into the garden and see if they grow. Then we've got cornfield annual mix. So these are an annual mix of seeds. They're in this tiny little moose seeds packet, and they're little weeny seeds. So we'll oh, it's a thank you present. Thank you for your order. Right, that's just a thank you present from this company. So spring to autumn. Corn cockle, corn chamomile, corn poppy, corn marigold, cornflower. Helping nature one small patch at a time. So that's from a company called Moose Seeds. Oh, how nice. And then we've got, oh, these are my Swiss Giant White Lady Pansies. I can recommend these massively. I've had these growing now outside in those sort of concrete blocks that I've got that have holes in, and I've still got them growing. They come back every single year outside. I don't really do much with them, they just grow back. I just water them. But they're this white giant lady pansies, and they're really, really lovely. If you like pansies, you'll love those. Then we've got, oh my god, what's this? Oh, this is watercress. Yeah, I will sow some more watercress. I've got watercress growing in here now, but I want to do another one for around the pond. And then we've got nigella, which is basically oh, what is it? Love in the Mist. Love in the Mist. I love this plant. So we need to sow some more of those. Might just direct sow those now. And the last but not least in our box of tricks is Candy Tuft, called Fairy Mix. We'll direct sow that as well. And then inside this actual box are millions of seeds. A mixture of seeds. I think there's some big ones in there. We're just going to put them in a patch of earth somewhere, and in a sort of controlled patch of earth, so I know where I've put them, so I can label them. But we're just going to leave them there and see if they grow. So that's what we're going to do with those. So I left them in there. I think there might be some onion seeds in there. And flower seeds. It's sort of like a mixture. So they're the seeds we're going to grow this month. So there's quite a few different flowers. We're going to direct sow some. We're going to pot sow some. We're going to direct sow some inside the polytunnel. Direct sow some outside. And we're just going to see if they grow. So see what grows best, and whether this is a good time of year to grow these things. Because I think some of the seeds that are grown inside the polytunnel I might have sowed too soon, and they didn't like it. But now I'm looking at the stuff growing in the polytunnel, and everything's starting to pick up really, really well. And it looks like those wallflowers will have to be moved on this weekend. And I need to actually put in the cabbage that I keep saying I'm going to put in. I must get it in, but I don't really want to go outside right now with this wind. I don't think that would be a good idea for the plants to go out and try and like take my poor little baby plants and pop them outside in the wind. So I won't be doing that now because it's really windy over the other side of the garden. So what I will do right now is plant up, sow some seeds right now today, and then I will show you which ones I've sowed, and yeah, that's what I'll do right now. I'm just going to sow a few seeds because I really don't want to go outside today because it's way too windy. So, and I might weed the garden over here. Weed this patch of, right, hold on. So I'm going to weed this patch of ground just here, I think, and take out those potatoes again that are trying to grow. Everything else has been weeded in here. This is the last patch that I'm going to weed at the moment, but I'm not doing it yet. I'm still waiting for that lot of rocket in the next bed to grow a bit more, just so that we've got a succession of rocket before I remove this. And there's a few more garlic in there that we're going to remove. But we're still waiting for this to, I think all those oh, those beetroot I put in there yesterday, they're all flagging badly. Anyway, let's hope they just pick it up. Pick it up, come on, pick it up. Up you get. Enough lagging, laying down, we can't have none of that. And that end bed there with all the nasturtiums in that was supposed to go in the garden, but I never got round to. All my I've got to get the sweet peas out. They're all tangled up in there. I'm going to have to drag them out, and I'm going to have to try and put them in the 2 boxes that I've got. Well, in fact, I might try to do that because that really needs to be done. Anyway, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do once I've done it. See you here again on the 3rd of June 2023, and me and my partner have just been sitting around the pond area looking at a dragonfly flying around the pond. Anyway, what I've done, I've dug up all the sweet peas that were inside the polytunnel, and I filled up the 2 tubs. So I'm actually going to take them round to the to where I am at, in number 10, just outside there, and I'm going to actually pot up the sweet peas round there right now. That's what I've decided to do. And let's take my kneeling cushion, and I'm going to just go and do that. I won't need a trowel. I'll just show you the sweet peas, okay? What I've done is I've got these 2 troughs now, and I filled them up with some stuff out of there. So in there is some leaves that I took in the autumn, and there's also a lot of earth in there as well. So I've put some earth in here, some of the leaves, and then I've topped it off with the mulch stuff that I've got, the spent compost. So we're going to put these, all the sweet peas that I've been soaking in some water, directly in these, and we're going to attach them to the trellis. Well, that's the plan. Hopefully it works. I might just take some string in case I need to help them. They're probably not going to like this. Half of them are probably going to die because it's a bit traumatic for them. But that's what we're going to do right now. Otherwise I'm never going to get that bed cleared to put something else in. And what I was thinking of doing with the nasturtiums here is actually with these strings here, I think they're all dead, them strings, they've lost their life, is string up some to here. So I'm going to string some of these nasturtiums up, and then the rest I'm going to take out, because we need our tomatoes to come in here, the ones that are over there. These ones aren't doing very well, so I think we're going to say that's a foul. But the pomodoro, which are the cherry tomatoes, which I like better anyway, I'm going to put all them in here. So I want to put all the tomatoes in here. So probably in this bed here, tomatoes, and this rocket bed here behind the cucumbers. So we're going to string up the cucumbers anyway, and then we might put some of these pomodoro tomatoes in this bed as well. I weeded all that bed there, so it's nicely weeded again for the 5,000th time. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I need to get these out next because I need this bed ready for these tomatoes once they grow on a bit. I'm just gonna, once they've grown a bit more, I'm just gonna put them straight in that bed and they can fend for themselves. So here we have one pepper. This one looks like it was starting and it's decided not to. So we've got one pepper from the sweet pepper collection, and that will have to do. All of these geraniums I'm going to be putting outside as well. So I've got several places that I want to put flowers, so there's a lot of places. So I've got to get all these flowers out this month because then I'm sowing some more flower seeds. So we want to progressively keep sowing flowers. And I just noticed, yes, I do have my nasturtiums there and my verbena to go around the pond there. I can't put it in today because it's too windy and it'd be really windy around the pond. So what we're going to do is go by the house and put these peas in. Sweet peas. These are sweet peas, not peas. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I'll see you around there. Right.